Ôi ôi, Lion!
Loss.
খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই। সারা দেশে সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য রেডি।
পেরিয়ে দূরত্বের সীমানা, জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয় বহু পথ আপনার নতুন দারাজ।
The plan is to build something and then maybe launch. So hence Rizwan and Litton has taken their time. This is Naheed. Oh, chipped in there. Right, 59 without loss, and it is time for the strategic timeout.
Fast forward to December 2023 and a lot has changed. The most followed influencer, a housepod named Paul. Chatbot marriage has been legalised. Aww. The latest dance crazes, whatever this is. Also crazy is the price of pretty much everything.
আছে আজকে দিনের দ্বিতীয় ম্যাচ, সেখানে কিন্তু হেরিটেজ ক্রিকেটার্স তারা সিটি ব্যাংকের বিপক্ষে হেরে যায় 8 উইকেটে। কিছুক্ষণের মধ্যেই শুরু হবে
BPL Live
এমডি তামিম ভাই লেগেছে ভাই মন খারাপ, তাই বলে কি লাইক করবো না। অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ প্রিয় ভাই।
দিয়ে কোনো উইকেটের দেখা পাননি, উইকেটের দেখা পাবেনই বা কি করে? দলীয় 60 রানের মাথায় এখনো কিন্তু কুমিল্লা
very watchful, very sedate kind of start. Stroke never moved just a little bit. They'll be wanting two here. In fact, they're happy with just a single.
Yeah, I think it's a good start if one of these two bat very deep into the innings. If they both get out in quick succession in the next couple of overs, I think it's a poor start.
I think that's the key. That is definitely the key. The reverse, 4. He's toying this time with them. And that's his 50th of 41 balls, 9 fours. What a wonderful innings from Litton Das.
Quality players can score all around the wicket, and Litton Das does just that. He can play in front of himself, he can play behind himself on the leg and the offside. He's a very dangerous player, and he's started to get going now. This is right off the middle of the bat.
Oh, so much at home. And the big one this time should be taken in the deep. Now that's what you were talking about. Batting deep. Litton Das unable to do that, throws it away.
Yeah, well, the problem here is the run rate is well under 7 to the over, and he has been the aggressor. This is not a good delivery, but it's just helped into the hands of the man at deep square leg. It's a simple catch for Andrew Balbirnie, and that will be the end of Litton Kumar Das. A big wicket for the Premier Bank Khulna Tigers. Sees Das go for 50, 65 for 1.
আমার টক টাইম ডান, মিতিরার আমার ইন্টারনেট
ডান। মাই রবি অ্যাপের মাই ফ্যামিলিতে সবার জন্য পুরো মাসের প্ল্যান কিনুন একবারে। রবি।
খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই। সারা দেশে সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য রেডি।
Last ball of the over. Mahidul to continue with a slip in. He's off the mark with a single. 7 runs and a wicket. It's a good over from Nahidul. It's 66 for 1.
খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই সারা দেশে সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য রেডি।
Towards it. They talk about matchup. You think that's the result of it?
It might very well be. We haven't seen Johnson Charles walk the wicket yet and explode. He has knocked the ball around to start his innings. But he will be watchful here. There's a little bit of grip in the surface. But I think Littendas will be very disappointed with this. It's not a good delivery. It's not a good delivery at all. And he realises straight away that he's picked out that man on the deep square leg boundary.
One thing that's quite clear, the surface. We did see earlier on batters looking to leave the ball outside the off stump, playing defensively. You spoke about a little bit of grip, so it doesn't appear to be the perfect surface. So maybe the cummila batters had a different kind of target to aim at, rather than looking to blast the bowling around, looking to 180. They're looking at maybe 150. That could be the reason why they're approaching it. So interesting to see what the role Rizwan would play here. Outside the off stump, they still get a single.
Well, he faces a tricky decision here, Mohammad Rizwan, because as I mentioned a little bit earlier, is that if he goes and gets himself out now with the run rate being 6, 2 new batters at the crease, the Premier Bank Khulna Tigers will feel that they can keep them to under 140. So he does need to just keep rotating the strike, and then try and have a go towards the back end. He doesn't want to be too risky just yet.
I think he's going to be the key. Fact that you spoke about someone batting deep, I think he needs to play that role. Last ball of the over. Well, he just can't get it away. 2 runs. It's a wonderful spell for Nazrul. 68 for 1.
আমার টক টাইম
ডান
মিতিরার আমার ইন্টারনেট
ডান মাই রবি অ্যাপের মাই ফ্যামিলিতে সবার জন্য পুরো মাসের প্ল্যান কিনুন একবারে রবি।
আমার টক টাইম
ডান
মিতিরার আমার ইন্টারনেট
ডান মাই রবি অ্যাপের মাই ফ্যামিলিতে সবার জন্য পুরো মাসের প্ল্যান কিনুন একবারে রবি।
পেরিয়ে দূরত্বের সীমানা, জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয় বহু পথ। আপনার নতুন দারাজ।
This surface appears to be one of those. Off the edge, that's 4. Squared him up.
Yeah, this is very unlucky from Wahab Riaz. Very, very unlucky. You can understand why there's no slip. Rizwan's been in there for a while. Maybe if it was Johnson Charles on strike, there would have been a slip, but not for Mohammad Rizwan. But this is a great delivery, going across the right-hander. Finds a thin outside edge. And away for 4. Fortunate runs, but Rizwan will take him.
Oh, no real justice for the bowlers in this game. You find a batter get beaten, you find the edge, it still result in a boundary. Quick run here, pushing and running. The other side of the coin is you can bowl a bad ball and still get a wicket.
Well, it's funny how bad balls are often very good balls in T20 cricket. And a long hop outside off stump by a left arm finger spinner gets cut away to the sweeper on the offside for 1. Whereas if it's a longer version game, it just gets cut away for 4. And sometimes those deliveries aren't the worst.
Johnson Charles on strike. At the moment, he's just content to watch it. He's just looking to knock it around. He's not looking to play those big shots. It tells you that he's trying to settle in.
It might be a little bit indicative of how that surface is playing, as you mentioned, that no one's confident to hit through the line of the ball.
It's not really coming on, it appears. It appears to be stopping. That last ball, to me, didn't come on. Johnson Charles was committed to the shot. He had, in fact, almost through with that shot. Oh, that's the big one. He's cleared the boundary. It's gone all the way for 6.
Well, placing the surface doesn't matter if the ball's right up underneath Johnson Charles's nose. This is too over pitched, this one from Wahab Riaz. And this is a big, strong man. Powerful. And he just clears that left foot ever so slightly. And away it goes.
Loves that area, Johnson Charles. That's his own pace and length. Look how he clears that front foot. And now the response is fine leg comes into the circle. Mid-wicket goes out. Mid-off still inside the 30-yard circle. They got a third and a backward point. Nicely worked behind square leg for a single. I got pace off the ball that time from Wahab. Just a cutter into the pitch.
Difficult to bowl seam up when fine leg comes into the circle.
Last ball of the over. They've got 12 runs off this. Quite a good one for cummila. Now the fine leg goes back to Rizwan on strike. Last ball of the over. Oh, he deflects it. That was a dive, just a deflection. Allows the batter to go through for a single. 13 off the over. Cummila at the end of 12 by 81.